as the Mets go for their first ever sweep of a series against the Detroit Tigers. The Mets offense has just been on fire for the last month.
Well, 22 runs in this series so far.
Casey Mize was an all-star this year for the first time. Second half of the year, he has really struggled.
Well, he's got 12 wins, but his last, 8 starts, his ERA is slightly over 7.
And then there's Soto, 37 homers. He's hit 5 homers in his last 5 games.
And he drops down a bunt. How about that? And Soto has himself an infield hit. After all the slugging that he's done, he bunts his way on for his 5th hit in the series.
So here's Pete, who hit 2 last night. It's up to 33 homers.
27 steals now on the year.
Only caught twice.
There he goes, and Mize was wise to it. Casey for torque. One more throw. There's the tag. He is out.
Look at Jake point over to first base. He said he's doing it. Smart play.
Well, Alonso pulls one through the hole. That'll go through for a base hit. So Pete, after 2 home runs yesterday, has a single his first time up today.
Now on 2-2. One more pitch to make. It's a ground ball, second base. Torres flips it.
Nimmo bounces into the force. Tigers do a nice job controlling the Mets on the base paths in the first inning.
Clay Holmes on the mound.
He's allowed 1 home run his last 10 appearances after a summer that was more bountiful for home runs than he would have liked. Base hit. Colt Keith starts the Tigers off with a single. And 1 away. Keith to second base.
Carpenter 0 for 4 in this series. Swing and a miss, and Carpenter's down on strikes. Got him with the changeup. Holmes has had more and more success with that changeup as the year has gone along.
Swing and a miss. Change up, down and away. Clay Holmes with a pair of strikeouts to get out of first inning trouble.
The second straight inning, the Tigers have the leadoff man on.
Pitch to Perez.
So this one's lifted to center. And McNeil edges back. He'll have plenty of room. And puts it away. Torkelson tagging at first, trying for second. The throw comes in, and Torkelson is out.
Really ill-advised. He did not get back to the base before McNeil caught the ball, and he should have just held up.
Here's Javi Baez with 2 out and a runner at first.
Is there possible catcher's interference here?
Yeah, looks like he knocked the webbing down, huh?
Overturned. It was catcher's interference.
2 men on, and now the number 9 hitter Jake Rogers. Last time we saw Rogers, he was pitching a scoreless top of the 9th yesterday.
Jake Rogers whistles it to right field. That's a base hit. Here comes McKinstry. Tigers lead 1-0. Two-way start. Jake Rogers gives the Tigers the advantage.
Lindor's 0 for 8 in the series, but he is still on a tear. 382 over his last 21 games.
And Lindor laces one down the right field line. That's going to go all the way toward the corner. Lindor on his way to second as Perez bobbles it in the corner. And Lindor stops at second base with a well-struck double, his 29th 2-base hit of the year. So 2 out, Lindor at second, and here's Alonso, who singled through the hole into left his first time up. And Alonso hits one out to right center field, headed toward the gap. That's going to split him and go off the base of the wall. Lindor is in to tie the game. Alonso pulls in at second base with an RBI double, and the Mets get even 1-1. 35th double, 113th run batted in for Alonso. Padres just a game ahead of the Mets for the second wild card.
Fly ball left field. Riley Green on the move and casually into the net. Riley makes the catch. So does the net. 2 down.
What a play. Tracking it into foul territory, made a fine basket catch, and then knew the netting would catch him. Ground ball to third base. Colt Keith in tight. Shattered bat from Marte. He'll carry it all the way down to first anyway. Nice 1-2-3.
And it's a leadoff single.
1-1. Swing a line drive caught by Alonso at first. He tags Torkelson to complete the double play.
Bullet off the bat of Wenzel Perez. That's the second double play he's hit into. Baez reached on catcher's interference his first time up. And he has a wild cut at that sweeper for strike 3.
Strikeout number 5 for Clay Holmes.
1-1 game. We go to the top of the 5th inning.
As that ball's clocked to right field, and a running grab by Perez. He puts it away on a line drive for out number 1 off the bat of Beatty. Popped up. It is a rather windy day here at Comerica Park. Zach McKinstry's got it. And a 1-2-3 fifth for Casey Mize. 7 in a row retired.
Carpenter's had a pretty good overall season except for one thing. With runners in scoring position this year, he's hitting .139.
Outside, what a take by Kerry Carpenter.
And Carlos Mendoza's on his way out with the left-hand hitter Green coming up in an RBI situation. He's going to go to the left-hander.
I mentioned that he'd be a short leash.
Gregory Soto, who began his career as a Tiger, comes on for the second time in this series in a big spot to face Riley Green with 2 out and 2 on in a tie game in the 5th.
Wild pitch puts 2 in scoring position. 1-1 game here in the 5th.
Hard hit past shortstop. Tigers take the lead. Riley Green hits a sizzler to the outfield. Left on left for a 3-1 advantage.
That ball ate up Lindor. What was a bullet?
What an at-bat by Riley.
What an at-bat is right.
That's 115th walk for Soto.
That's a mistake. Cannot give 3 passes.
And he hits one over the mound toward the middle of the diamond. Sliding stop by Torres. He gets up and throws too late. The pitcher could have fielded that ball, but Holton thought that his defense was in position to make a play. So the tying runs are on base now for Nimmo with nobody out.
Fly ball left center field. Baez back on it. Javi is there to snap it up. Perfect outfield placement for Javi Baez in left center. Saves the day of a possible tie game if that lands.
The changeup specialist Tommy Kahnle comes on with runners to the corners and 1 out. Vientos is fly down, grounded out 0 for 2 today.
Line toward left, base hit for Vientos over the shortstop. That brings in Soto.
So Vientos able to go down and get that changeup. Drives in his 54th run of the year. And now it's 3-2 Detroit. Bases loaded, 1 out.
You've got Marte here with a chance to not only tie the game, talking about a grand salami. The Mets have already hit one this week.
Marte on the ground to third. Keith Torres, double play.
5-4-3 inning ending double play.
Juan Soto has been carrying the Mets over the last few weeks.
So now you're just a base hit away for Juan Soto just tying the game.
Pulled on the ground down to first, handled by Torkelson. And that will retire the side. So Vest gets a big out.
Ryan Helsley is the new pitcher.
During his last few weeks with the Cardinals, 1 earned run in his last 11 appearances, and he's just been hammered since coming to the Mets. And it's drilled out to center field. McNeil coming over into left center. It drops for a base hit. And the Tigers have the first 2 men on in the 7th. Helsley has to face 1 more batter.
So 2 on, nobody out in a 1-run game. Here's Kerry Carpenter.
Carpenter struck out in his only career at bat against Helsley.
And Kerry Carpenter turns on it. High and deep right field. It's gone! It is gone! A 3-run homer! It's set up perfectly, and Kerry Carpenter doused it.
23rd of the year for Kerry Carpenter is a 3-run shot. Tigers take the 6-2 lead.
And Ryan Helsley's troubles just multiply by the day. Former Met Rafael Montero on to pitch in the 9th inning. Trying to close it out with the Tigers up 6-2.
As that ball is looped toward short. And a diving effort by McKinstry. Z-back rips away a possible hit, and there are 2 gone.
So Lindor is aboard for a 3rd time today, and the Mets are not dead yet.
Good patience by Lindor is going to make the Tigers have to face Juan Soto again.
Soto hits it high in the air, punches his bat away in frustration, and the Tigers do take one at the end of the series.
Well, Juan thought he had a pitch, and he did.
A 6-2 final score, and the Tigers have win number 81.